We don't have rules. We are just trying always to be free when we are trying to make the whole composition. We always try to move forward. We always try to do something new.
Gone with the Devil, the new album that's dropping on May 8th. This feels deeper and more atmospheric, almost ritualistic.
It's an album about freedom. It's about an album about a new real age, about a new world order, because Yoth Iria is, in my mind, is an idea.
Keep on questioning everything. Walk your own path, even if it leads you in the unknown. Sometimes this matters. This is the power of embracing who you truly are.
Hey guys, this is Phyzel from Ma'adin, and today we have both Jim and Nikolas from the band Yoth Iria from Greece. How are you guys doing?
We're fine, and we are very
totally
happy to be with you.
Thank you. So, from the roots of Hellenic Black Metal to something way more expansive today, we are here again with Yoth Iria and with Gone with the Devil, the new album that's dropping on May 8th. This feels deeper and more atmospheric, almost ritualistic. So, my first question, I just want to start with the essence of it all. Like, do you see Yoth Iria as an expression of who you are or something that exists beyond you?
Yoth Iria is both. It's something beyond us, but it's something totally. It's something that coming totally through our heart, but also it's something outer of us. This is also the meaning of the album, Gone with the Devil. It's the two faces of the same coin. And of course, in my opinion, it's Gone with the Devil is a really good step. Let's say it's a good a real progress from the previous two albums. Of course, I think that As the Flame Withers and Blazing Infernos are very good albums. In my opinion, Yoth Iria are condemned to making good albums. But with Gone with the Devil, I think we go further. We weren't afraid to experiment with a lot more kind of other kind of music, like gothic, let's say classic rock with new wave of British heavy metal. And I think in total, we have built not another album of Hellenic Black Metal, but we have created the new wave of Hellenic Black Metal.
I kind of feel that because like with the Gone with the Devil, it feels like you kept that core identity, but also you pushed a little bit things further. Like when I go back as far as the Flame Withers, there is more psychedelic atmospheric side, and then with Blazing Inferno, it feels more immediate and riff driven. So I'm kind of curious, what was the one thing that you really wanted to evolve this time?
Actually, we are not going with a kind of to follow rules. We don't have rules. We are just trying always to be free when we are trying to make the whole composition part of the things. Compared to Blazing Inferno, of course, we have something different. We didn't want to repeat ourselves in any case, but we always try to move forward. We always try to do something new. We always trying to make our sound involving. Always we are trying to do naturally through the simple way of thinking, the simple way of acting, and of course playing music. We have in our DNA the heavy metal. We have our DNA the Hellenic Black Metal, the new wave of Hellenic Black Metal is something that we are trying to push now and going with this to another level. And of course, everything is music.
To add a little more, I think that Gone with the Devil is quite different from Blazing Inferno, is quite different from As the Flame Withers, but it's another Yoth Iria album. You can recognize that it is another Yoth Iria album. Even it's totally different, and it's not a paradox. It's a true for me.
Yeah, we can literally recognize the Yoth Iria sound. This is true. And also something I want to come back to, because I also remember that you mentioned in one of your previous interviews that you play whatever you feel without carrying like what other people like think or want to say. But uh, doesn't that put a little bit of a pressure from expectations or legacy?
Yeah, everything comes naturally.
Yeah.
Overthinking, sometimes kills the essence. You don't want to overkill. You don't want to push yourself. You don't know to have any kind of deep thinking in everything. Instead of imposing emotion into any kind of structure, we let the structure dictate the emotional flow. With this kind of way, it's a honest process. You can make with this way everything works naturally,
And,
where the music reveals its own identity. This is how it works.
and of course, when we are talking about metal music, the word pressure is unknown. Metal from the beginning was a really revolutionary music. Was a music about freedom. Was a music started by pure people like Black Sabbath in the beginning, Iron Maiden, but it was in the center the meaning of rebellion. So of course there's no pressure. We do what we are living for, because this kind of music, it's a lot more than kind of music. It's a way of life. So first of all, we have to did it for ourselves. And I think that if you are true, the audience will receive this feeling. We are not a pop band. We are not a band we are not a band we have to follow any path or any commands. We are ourselves. We are free people, and we will do whatever we like and whatever we love.
You couldn't say it better, honestly. And on the new album, like Gone with the Devil, also when it comes to the inspiration that comes behind it, you kind of said like just living today is more than enough to inspire darkness. So do you see this era as like decay or transformation?
In my opinion, I can say it more like transformation, in my opinion. But it's an album that the listener can has his own opinion, because our music is full of icons. I think that every note is an icon. You can make it depends on your feelings. It depends on your mood. But for me, it's totally transformation. But of course, it's an album about freedom. It's about an album about a new real age, about a new world order, because Yoth Iria is, like in my mind, is an idea. So for me, it's about transformation. But for example, Nick, you and the other guys maybe has his own opinion, and this is it's the free of the will.
Nick, you have something you want to add to that?
Yeah, actually, I believe the same. The listener in any case should be free to interpret the journey in their own way. The album just offers a path, but it doesn't dictate how it should be experienced from every listener.
And something more to add about this, about when we talk about darkness, we realize it darkness like something positive. Yoth Iria is a positive band. When in the beginning black metal was around Lucifer about a demon. We want to say that for 1,000 years, the ones that govern the world are the religion, are Christians, are Muslims, and they talk to us. They are talking about love, but you can notice by yourself that the world is even worse day to day. So for me, this is total hypocrisy. So we have another offer to the crowd. Lucifer and the demons are the true friends of humanity, and they are no negatives. Are energies close to the mother nature, are energies close to the people. They are friendly to us. They care for our instincts. They care for us, and they care for the animals. They care for the, let's say, for the forests, for the mountains, for the sea. So this is the true light of the world for me.
This literally answers my next question because I wanted to ask you because you mentioned everything must serve the daemon of the band. I was wanted to ask you what does that mean to you. So you already answered
Okay, I was one step beyond.
it. Perfect. So talking about the sound of Gone with the Devil, so this record feels a little bit more open, more melodic, and in a certain way, almost cinematic. And did you start with the riffs or with the atmosphere of the album first?
First of all, and then Nick can tell his opinion. I totally agree with this cinematic option. I feel the same, and I have tell it that we wanted this, let's say, bombastic cinematic atmosphere.
How did that come to life? What did you write first? Was it like more the riffs, the lyrics? Like what comes first?
Music, of course.
Actually, the apes. Music. Most of the times, music can lead everything. Can lead the feelings, and feelings can lead the lyrics come out. And I don't believe that there is a correct way or not, but this is the way that helps us write music almost every time.
In my opinion, the music is the most important ingredient to write the lyrics because when you listen to some riffs, you have some ideas immediately. For example, I listen to, let's say, to a track like The Blind Eye of Antichrist, and I feel the need to express that the children will be the second coming of the world, the salvation of the world. Just an example.
Let's say someone is gonna listen to the album Gone with the Devil. What do they have to confront within themselves if they truly understand the essence of the album?
Actually, that this answer is really close to the first thing that we mentioned about the way that every listener can accept what kind of hearing every time. I believe that this album it's full of emotions, full of classic things inside in music that everyone can understand. Uh, and this is the best thing. It's not an album that you want to hear a lot of times to be easy for you to understand. It's an album that goes through to your heart and through to your mind from the very first listen. This is, I believe, is the most challenging part in the composition and the biggest achievement that we achieve with this kind of album.
For me, also to explore it a little more, to make it like more cinematic, as you said. For me, Gone with the Devil, it's something like the rainbow after the hurricane. Or let's say the peace after the war. It's an album without rules, as Nick said before. And I think it will be an album that will show his every album has a story, of course, okay, but there are few albums from the millions of albums have released so far that put their names in the history. I think this is an album for the history.
Yeah. And of course, transcendence is the goal every time, to move beyond the material and the obvious. This is how it works if you want to make an album to be, if we can say, unforgettable for the listener. To be able to reach something deeper in his mind and in his heart about and transforming sound into an experience. It's something really tricky, and of course, this can happen to the artist and to the listener as well.
So do you guys think that everyone right now is ready for the new album?
I think so, yes, yes.
I believe that with this kind of singles that we have already released, the
Yeah.
first one is The Blind Eye of Antichrist, and the second one, The Blessed Be He Who Enters. The listener can have the whole picture of the album because we have one most kind of Hellenic Black Metal oriented song combined with something if we can say, a little bit new for our sound.
But
The listener can also hear some clean vocals inside and some new elements.
But of course, there were a little more surprises in the next tracks.
For sure, for sure.
I can't wait. So don't forget that the album is gonna drop on May 8th via Metal Blade Records, and make sure
Exactly.
you check out First Bliss. Yeah, make sure to check out First Bliss, Be Who Enters. And as Jim said, there is a lot of surprises coming in the album. And thank you, Jim. Thank you, Nikolas, for agreeing to do this interview.
Thank you very much.
Is there anything you want to add to the guys that?
It was a great honor.
Thank you. Is there anything that you want to add to the people that are watching you right now?
I want to say hello to all your audience, and for the end, non serviam and metal magic freedom.
Thank you so much.
And of course, keep on question everything, especially when you're being taught to accept without any doubt. Keep on question everything. Walk your own path, even if it leads you in the unknown. Sometimes this matters. This is the power of embracing who you truly are. It was a really great honor. Thank you very much, my friend.
Thank you very much.
So wise words from you guys. And again, thank you so much, Jim. Thank you so much, Nikolas. This is Phyzel from Ma'adin, and see you guys on the next one.
Okay, take care. Thank you very much. Bye.